All right, welcome folks to the second part of educating you on what this CRAAP test is and how to apply it when you are going to use certain articles, certain news article from the internet. And this will also aid you into evaluating those online resources. So, as you all know, that India has been plaguing with fake news, and so does the rest of the world, especially during this pandemic. And WhatsApp being the number one in the list, it has been searching over the internet, I'm telling you. In the study of Bhargava Yuthika, here you can see 265 fake news website in over 65 countries managed by the Indian network. It shows the intensity of how much of this fake news has been searching over the internet. It has been plaguing us. So let us join hand to fight on this and watch this tutorial till the end so that it will maybe educate you, impart you certain knowledge which will be useful for you. Now, let's say this article I'm taking for example. Let me apply CRAAP test to this particular article. CRAAP with C, currency. Is it current, the article? The article title is Dozen of Newborn Infants Have Been Stranded in Kyiv, which is in Ukraine because of Corona lockdown. So is it current? It is current indeed. So let me just see to check the currency. Let me just take this title, put it in Google search and try searching it. If you see here, a number of hit has been given by Google from Euronews, which is reliable. A dozen of newborn. Then I may say that yes, it is current. Is it up posted recently? You have to look at the dates. So here it is posted on 17 May, which is very current today. And has it been revised, the content? Well, that will have to read through the content to know whether it has been revised or not. So currency, yes, it checked. And when it comes into relevancy, is it relevant to you? I mean, to what you're looking for? Suppose now suppose you're working on something like Corona lockdown and its impact on the society. Suppose in specific you're working something with regarding to the newborn infant pregnancy. So maybe you will need this article. So before using it into your academic, writing, first you have to ask yourself, does it support my argument? Does it satisfy my information need? If it does, it is relevant to you. And also you have to check for certain things like typos and semantic and grammatical error, which pretty much reflected in certain of the writing, because the writing itself has to be systematic, the flow of the content. So if that is relevant, if that satisfies your requirement, supports your argument, answer your questions, and then the writing itself is appropriate and systematic, then it is relevant. Authority, is it from a recognized authority? Now this comes from a website keyc.tv, and I am not sure what is this, but let me see if I find something in this article about the organization. Now here there are only two in the menu bar: home and privacy policy. And let me go below. There's nothing new about no information about the organization that run this particular website. So whether I should believe these news sources? Sorry, it does not qualify the authority test. And even if you look for authority, for example, these are all written by admin. There is no author, no creator. So it does not qualify the authority. So there itself, it failed the CRAAP test. Currency, it may be. Relevancy, it may be. Currency, yes, it checked. Relevancy, it may be. But when it comes to authority, it did not qualify. And accuracy, how accurate this content is, that also you have to check. And purpose, is there any biasness? Is there any what is the purpose for which this particular article is going to tell you? So let me take for example, so for me this one, dozen of newborn infant does not qualify the CRAAP test. Second article, suppose I'm looking for this article, Bill Gates and the Rockefeller Foundation paid Democrats Senator Bobby Rush to go for a vacation. Okay, so this itself the very first instance, if I am applying CRAAP test currency, it may be current because it deals with bill HR666. But then again, I have to cross check this with Google search. A random simple check, just put it in Google search. It may be relevant because H666 is a recent bill. Yes, it is reported in beforeitsnews.com. If you see beforeitsnews.com, this itself is beforeitsnews.com. It's the same website, and then nothing. So here comes a question of doubt. You see, it is reported in Google only from the same website where I read those articles. It is not reported anywhere else. So this itself questions the authority of this and the relevancy of this particular topic, Bill Gates and Rockefeller. Currency, it may not pass the currency test. Relevancy, it is not relevant. Maybe it does if you are looking, because to me this article looks something more like which contain a personal biasness and political biasness in it. Because if you read this article, the sad part is to allow them to control the US corona. It looks like it's trying to promote a propaganda here. That is, we're trying to condemn the Bill Gates Foundations and the Rockefeller brothers. So this itself is very biased news. I don't think so it is wise to use it in your academic writing or to believe this particular news sources. Even they have attached video content here also. Even this video content has to be cross-checked. It runs by which copy video URL. I'm going to put it here. So this itself, it does not. So the purpose itself in here fails. If you look for authority here, authority, there's no author here. So that questions it. Even the website itself, the browser said your connection to the site is not fully secure, which means that this website is not from a reliable server. It may be prone to hack, scam, so on and so forth. So it is definitely a fake news. So this is how you actually came across and evaluate online information sources. As for this Gates and Rockefeller,
YouTubers, bit shooters, and Twitter followers.
As for this video which they have attached in that article, it comes from this global agenda. I am not sure, 17,000 subscriber with 1,600 view. From May 14 it has been posted. So I don't see any reliability in this particular news. So it does not pass the CRAAP test. Another news which very happen to be comes from the the belief system. For example, in Meghalaya, if you look at the trendy news during the COVID-19, here you will find some reported by Down to Earth. Down to Earth is a reliable news sources, by the way. It does not report fake news. I do not endorse Down to Earth, but it is a reliable sources. Another herb which is quite popular in the state is Jamarda, which is an important herbal medicine. But there is a belief system, it seems, which has been rampaging over the internet, that it has a cure for coronavirus. Even it may possess all these anti-inflammatory, antiviral properties, but these are yet to be supported by bigger samples or experimental method or ground reality check, and all this thing has to be put in the lab. So it even Kwai itself here, current situation, many said Kwai, which is a combination smeared with generous dose of lime, can kill bacteria in the throat and gums. So these are just news in Meghalaya which has been rampaging during this COVID lockdown, COVID-19 pandemic. Even Down to Earth here said that this piece does not prescribe consumption of Kwai or Jamarda to treat. Their benefits are purely based on local beliefs and limited research material. So this has to be subjected. You see, sometimes even belief, even small news such as Kwai and Jamarda can spread a lot, and it actually has created an impact into the economy, because as we can see during the lockdown in our locality market, plenty of jamarda sale has been picking up, and people started eating a lot of jamarda. So these are certain, facts where the origin of the fake news can be traced to, and often at times it has been reported by these fake websites which actually reported fake news. And sometimes even mainstream media, for the rush to publish, sometimes, mistakenly, I'm not saying intentionally, but mistakenly do tend to, publish some of those kind of newses. So, and there are other website which tries to mimic that of the mainstream media, such as this abcnews.com, which has been defunct. ABC News is one of the important news channel in the United States, but this one is a fake news website. It tried to mimic that of the ABC News. And another one is that of the, like this one which I've come across, BBC News Point. It, it has the name BBC in it, and if you go to this website, you'll realize that there is nothing in this website which is substantial. It looks more like a generic blog to me, of a personal blog of a person, with topic which are, why apprenticeships are becoming ever more popular than ever, more mainly like trendy kind of a topic which they cover. So this also is one way of using the BBC News name in order to promote their viewership or their readership, something like that. So I hope this much give you a clear idea on how to evaluate information sources and spot those fake news. And you know there even Wikipedia has listed numerous number of fake news website. So these are few ways on which how you should evaluate online information. I hope this helps. So let us join hand to fight this menace which has been plaguing our society. Stop fake news. Thank you all.